Hey Elroy. Hey YouTube. Bought a new gun. I actually bought it like the week of Christmas, and I just got it yesterday. And it's another gun for concealed carry. Okay, I'm too far away, you can't see it now. Anyway, it's just a pocket gun. I got a Ruger LCP, and which I think all of them are 380. But anyway, Ruger LCP 380. It does come with this little pocket holster. I'm kind of a slim guy, so it's almost too big for a front pocket. I mean, I could put one in my front pocket, but it's hard to get out. It works pretty good in the back pocket. As long as you got a shirt covering it up, you know, you can't tell you got a gun. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get through this real quick. Nice little gun. Palmetto State Armory had them on sale for $169. That's the only reason I bought it, because it's a brand new gun. It's 380. It's not my favorite cartridge, but it's better than nothing. Very small. I can cover it up with my hand, and I can drop it. Anyway, there we go. We got drop test. It didn't go off. Now it's a hammer fired gun. One strike capability. Even though it's got a hammer, the hammer will only fall one time when you pull the trigger. So if you have a primer malfunction or whatever, you'll have to rack the slide, just pretty much like any other gun. But anyway, because when the slide goes back, it does like a half cock. And just for comparison, okay, I had this one in my front pocket. Alright, I stepped too far away. I already had a Kel-Tec 380. Now I looked it up on the internet. There's a lot of talk about it, and this Kel-Tec has lived in jacket pockets and stuff. I mean, it's gone through hell. The finish looks like crap on it because she's been through the test. These guns are almost identical. I don't know how there's not, and if you look on the internet, you'll see some talk of it, how there's not some kind of lawsuits or something. But I guess Ruger changed it just enough to avoid lawsuits, because these guns, it looks like I could take the barrel out of one and stick it in the other. I mean, they're like identical. I mean, not truly identical, but they're so damn close it's not even funny. I know the extractor's different. This is a polymer gun, the Ruger. This one's glass-filled nylon. Maybe that's enough that they avoided lawsuits. I don't know. Kel-Tecs work pretty good for me. I've heard they're hit or miss. This one's a hit. It's never failed. The only, and I hadn't tried it with the Ruger, but I bet it's the same way. The only thing bad about the Kel-Tec I can say, and we'll see with the Ruger. All right, here's my biggest gripe with the Kel-Tec. All right, let me get them. The magazine release is sticking up. And almost always when I reach in my pocket, the magazine has popped out. Almost always. So if I just reached in my pocket to grab it, more than likely the magazine's popped out. It'll be just like that in my pocket. So we'll see. Now and granted, that's if I don't have it in that little holster. And the holster is probably okay. The Ruger almost has the same magazine release, but the grip is recessed, and it's not quite even, but it's really close to being even. I don't think the magazine will be depressed as easily if I just stick it in a jacket pocket or a coat pocket, whatever, without the little sheath. I really can't call it a holster, I call it the sheath. Because, see, even in the sheath, you know, it's right there. But being it's recessed, I think it'll be a little bit better. So Anyway, it doesn't matter. $169. I think I paid after taxes, shipping, handling, everything, $198. I think that's about what I paid for the little Caltech. I don't think a 380 is a good first choice for a personal defense, but any gun's better than no gun. So in the hot summer months, I'd rather have this in my pocket than nothing. Like right now here, I got a t-shirt on. I'm sporting a Glock 17. That's gonna be my concealed carry for the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in my jacket anyway. All right? Don't hurt to have a backup. Maybe I can't get back there. Maybe my hand's already in my pocket because it's freaking cold out here. So my hand may already be on the gun if I need it. All right, so I didn't do a tabletop review. I didn't blah, blah, blah. I'm not a gun review guy. I'm just a guy that likes guns. So let's test out. Let's just see. I haven't shot it yet. I've still not shot it. We're going to shoot it right now on camera. L-Ray approved. So here we go. Alright, didn't want to chamber, but hey, I ain't shot it yet, so let's just see. I probably can't hit the broadside of the barn because this is a gut gun. It ain't really made for target practice, but let's just see what happens. There you go. And these are Hornady XTP, little hollow points, 90 grain. The air's too cold. I need a cough drop. All right. I was hitting all around what I wanted to hit. But it functioned. Load. Dadgummit. Load another mag. Anybody that watches my channel knows I hate to edit. I like to do one-shot takes. Whatever happens, happens. You see it as it happens. So that's why I don't cut stuff like that out. All right, back again. Hornady XTP hollow point. I kind of didn't want to feed that first round, but once it was in there and it was running, it ran great. So, all right, loaded right up. I mean, I know it's just 2 mags, but brand new out of the box. I didn't clean it, I didn't lube it, I didn't do anything. Fired every round. No malfunctions. It runs. It runs so far. They'll of course have to do some more testing. I've heard reports that people, because they come out with a LCP2 and improve the trigger or whatever. What wusses are reviewing this gun that can't handle the trigger? A 38 double action pistol has twice the trigger pull that this has, if not 3 times. If you can't handle the trigger pull on a Ruger LCP or a Caltech 380, you might not should be carrying a damn gun to start with, because this little thing, I mean, it didn't hurt my hand or anything, but you know, I got a 2-finger grip on it. It's a little handful. Those Hornady XTPs are probably a little hot because they are kind of a self-defense load, and you know, I could feel it in the web of my hand. It's got a little kick to it, a little bite. But in a stressful situation, you would never notice a trigger and you would never notice a recoil, I don't think. This is a gut gun. This is from me to the camera. I'm shooting 25 foot away. I couldn't actually hit the damn steel plate I was aiming at every time, but I was hitting all around it. And if it was a man standing there and I was in dire threat of my life, I would have hit him every freaking time, you know. Might have been to the side, might have been up here, might have been down there, but I'd have hit them every freaking time. So, anyway, so far, preliminary results, I like it. I didn't think I wouldn't, but, you know, hey, this ain't gonna be my primary gun. This is a backup, possibly a primary gun if I just run to the store and throw it in my pocket. I'd rather have 7 rounds. It holds 6 rounds in the mag. So I'll have 7 rounds of 380, 9x18. You know, 7 rounds of 9x18, 7 rounds of 380, whatever you want to call it. Not going to a gunfight with it, but I'd rather have this than nothing. Anyway, so later, YouTube. See ya. Yeah, I hear you, already.